So another thing that I'm seeing way too often for my liking is this one. Pressure shifting nicely, left foot, right foot, everything going along okay, and then suddenly, usually at about 70% pressure on the left, this trace stops going towards this foot and actually moves outwards towards the toes, even a little bit backwards, and then all sorts of movements in that direction, which I mentioned, that you can't see it normally, so or can't see it on the video. If I were to just check my head movement, for example, it is very, very little as that happens. I would not be able to see that I am actually moving more towards my toes. So very often this is a result of the person believing or having been told that they need to swing out towards the famous out towards 1 o'clock. And what they don't notice is that everything else also moves towards 1 o'clock, which includes the pressure and unfortunately then also so everything is literally moving out in this direction, including the hands as well, and then also the club head. And what does all of that result in? Well, you can see on this great camera here, you can actually see that the ball is, I was very lucky not to shank this shot because it still went relatively straight. Club face was actually quite square, but that's where I contacted the ball, and you can see to what length FlightScope went. Negative 0.79 inches away from the center towards, and I'm very lucky that it did not make contact with the hosel, but it must have been maybe negative 0.80 would have resulted in a shank. So, and once again, we can let the person feel. If I see that, I let them see again in picture form. Over here you can see it, what it feels like to move with the pressure trace, carries on going into the middle of the foot. You can see that results in the person turning better. Thank you very much.